Families are being asked to channel their inner 5-year-old and ask why if they notice unusual health symptoms. For they could be caused by leukemia. It comes after a survey found more than a third of people were clueless about the signs, with late diagnoses contributing to poor survival rates. There are almost 10,000 new UK cases of the disease, a blood cancer that affects cells in the bone marrow, each year. Only half of patients live longer than 5 years after their diagnosis, making it one of the most deadly types of cancer. A poll of 2,000 people found just 8 knew that the 4 most common symptoms of leukemia were fatigue, bruising, repeat infections and unexplained bleeding. Worryingly, some 37% could not identify a single symptom. Less than half those surveyed by Census-wide said they would visit a GP if they had one of the 4 telltale signs. A quarter said they did not want to add to pressure on the NHS, while the same number would be put off by long waiting times. Charities Leukemia Care and Leukemia UK are launching the #SpotLeukemia campaign today to encourage people to know the signs and seek help urgently. Zach Pemberton-Whiteley, who is the chief executive of Leukemia Care, said that awareness was worryingly low. He added, "This figure, that just 8 people from those answering could identify an illness where early diagnosis is crucial, tells us we still have a lot of work to do around the understanding of leukemia to help increase survival rates." If the public can learn more about the signs and symptoms, they may well save someone's life. 27 people are diagnosed every day, just under 10,000 a year. We want to keep working towards helping people to know what to look for. A campaign video, launched today to mark World Leukemia Day, encourages viewers to channel your inner 5-year-old. It shows children asking elderly relatives embarrassing questions about their bodies, such as, "Nana, why is your belly so squishy?" The curious youngsters then start asking questions that could point to a serious illness, such as, "Grandma, why do you have bruises on your arm?" And at one point she is asked, "Why are you always too tired to play?" A voiceover explains, "Children ask why? A lot. We want you to ask it more. If you've noticed changes in yourself, such as feeling weak or tired, bruises or bleeding that seems strange, or getting ill more often than usual, then it's time to channel your inner 5-year-old and ask why." It could be a symptom of leukemia. Contact your GP surgery and ask for a blood test. Leukemia affects people of all ages but is most common among over 65s. Other less common symptoms include fever or night sweats, bone or joint pain, and swollen lymph nodes. Fiona Hazel, chief executive of Leukemia UK, said, "It's concerning to learn that so few UK adults can correctly identify the 4 most common symptoms of leukemia, or even any symptoms at all." Each day in the UK 27 people are diagnosed, and despite decades of progress, only half of leukemia patients will live longer than 5 years after diagnosis. Spotting the signs of leukemia and asking for that all-important blood test can make a meaningful difference in treating this disease. That's why it's even more concerning to learn that most people would not visit their GP if experiencing one of the 4 most common symptoms. We would encourage anyone who is concerned about leukemia to make an appointment to request a blood test as soon as possible. Comment by Dr. Sarah Smith, GP and Leukemia Care Trustee. Part of what makes leukemia so concerning is how hard it can be to spot, as symptoms are common to other unrelated illnesses. It is often discovered too late, with 37% of all cases being diagnosed in an emergency setting, far higher than the cancer average of 21%. Sadly, leukemia has one of the lowest survival rates of blood cancers, with only 5% of all leukemia patients living longer than 5 years after their diagnosis. We know that emergency presentation is associated with significantly reduced survival outcomes. Leukemia patients diagnosed via an emergency route have a significantly lower 12-month survival than those diagnosed by other routes, such as by their GP. A full-count blood test is an easy way to diagnose leukemia. The sooner it's done, the quicker further investigations and treatment can take place. Finding leukemia early means the patient's body is fitter to withstand treatment, and that can improve the outcomes. If you have been noticing unusual symptoms such as fatigue, repeated infections, bruising or bleeding, please contact your GP and ask for a blood test.